This elderly couple ate just one apple, and unexpectedly, that night they turned back into their younger selves. Seeing himself in the mirror, the grandfather was startled. He quickly ran to his wife's room to share the good news, but to his surprise, his wife had also become young again. Overjoyed, the grandfather shouted to his wife, "Let's go on a trip," but the fruit trees at home still needed to be taken care of, so they had to postpone the trip. On the weekend, their granddaughter came to visit. The couple greeted her warmly as usual, but the granddaughter was puzzled when she saw two unfamiliar faces. It wasn't until the couple revealed their identities that the granddaughter was shocked to see her grandparents so young. She soon accepted the truth and was captivated by her grandfather's handsome face, even thinking he looked better than her idol. One day, the elderly people in the park were talking about how long it had been since they had seen the couple, when suddenly the young grandfather appeared. All the grandmothers in the park were charmed by his looks, while the other old men were jealous, thinking no woman would ever pay attention to them again. But then, the young grandmother arrived to serve them tea. The old men were so excited that they spilled their cups, and their blood pressure shot up to 300. Seeing the rejuvenated grandfather, one of the old men invited him to his house, hoping to ask the couple to join the annual sports meet. Because the southern village suffered from severe aging, they could never compete with the northern village, and were planning to cancel the competition. But when the young grandfather suddenly appeared, everyone looked at his youthful body as if they were seeing a god. The first event was tug of war. Although the southern village tried hard, they still couldn't beat the young men of the northern village. But then, the young grandmother simply shouted, "Come on," and the elderly villagers were filled with energy, finishing the match before the opponents even reacted. The next event was the three-legged race. The northern village, with their youth, had already taken the lead, and thought victory was certain. But the couple, with 60 years of perfect teamwork, suddenly surpassed them. In the following events, the couple also won with overwhelming advantage. At the end of the competition, the young grandmother came over to the northern side, and shared the lunch boxes she had prepared. Suddenly, she accidentally let something slip. It turned out that one of the old men in front of her had actually pursued her when he was young.